those little fruit snacks. Then he doesn't get lunch till midday, and then he'll put down like the eggs and everything that I gave him and the main part. Then he gets another snack a couple hours a day. If you were in front of a pipe that fucking sweats and shit like that, you know, you would fucking do it too. You need food. Plus, he's not a small dude. He watches his diabetes very carefully. He always checks his blood sugar and shit. He does stop at the gas stations in the morning and gets Gatorades and stuff like that throughout the day. And then he fills up his water bucket before he leaves. Yeah, he would say, make me something else. No. Like, he'll tell me tomorrow what he wants when I'm at Costco for his lunches. I think he's getting tired of these chips. So we'll see what he picks. Can I talk without saying the fuck word? No. Can you fuck off? And while you're fucking doing that, never fucking come back. Can you eat shit and fuck off? These fucking people. Yes, hashtag leaky. And then, like I said, a lunch truck rolled up and they have all kinds of different sandwiches on there and shit and snacks and stuff. And sometimes he goes to it, sometimes he doesn't. Fuck. My favorite movie used to be Casino until Robert De Niro went after Trump, and now I can't see it the same way anymore. No, that's just what it... Most construction workers call it when the lunch truck, they call it the roach coach. No. Before I moved in, he DoorDashed every night or stopped and got something to eat on the way home. So his blood sugar is actually doing better than ever. Thank you, and fuck you haters. It's just like a truck that pulls up and they got like snacks, they got fruit, they've got, you know, mainly sandwiches and shit, chips, pops, there's fruit on there, there's usually some kind of desserts. Yeah, they have coffee. He's told me a couple of things, like, it just depends on what's on the menu that day. It's like cheeseburgers, you know, chicken wraps, shit like that. Chicken sandwiches. Nothing special. It's basically the gas station pulling up to you. Sometimes pizza, it just depends. It's not an actual, I mean, it is a food truck, but they have like, it's like, I would put it as like the gas station food rolling up to you with the drinks and all that. It's like, it's not one set thing. Like, it's not a taco truck showing up or this kind of or a ribs truck showing up. You never know what's going to be on there. I would love to have a food truck someday. Now, only if they would sell cigarettes, it would be complete, in my opinion. Like, I don't get how the people on Facebook Marketplace sell food, because aren't you supposed to be in, like, a kitchen and have, like, a license to do that and shit? I guess not, because I could go on Marketplace right now in Indianapolis and there's so much food for sale, like, people just selling it out of their homes. What's up, Patsy Cline? If I could get it to where I could, like, you know, I would. It's like, when I go to the Mexican grocery stores, there's always, you can bet your ass, there's going to be someone out there either selling hot dogs, and it's like, out of the back of their truck, tamales, hot dogs, shit like that. I'm like, alright, and they don't get in trouble for it, and I'm not going to say that I've never bought anything off of that like that before. Over the summertime, there's this one that I go to, and there's this like old Mexican lady, and she makes like this ice cream type shit. She puts it in a cooler and puts fruit in it, and it's spicy. I bought one from her one time. It was all kinds of different flavors in one little fucking cup. I was like, oh my god. No, I'm not that type to be like, oh, let's call the authorities, let's call the cops, let's call Trump. Someone's selling tamales out of the back of their minivan. Fuck that. Yeah, it was like ice cream. It had like fruit in it, and it was spicy but sweet at the same time. It's fucking delicious. I don't know, it had some kind of spicy shit in it. It was good though. That's funny, because mine had mango and like pineapple in it. And like, I don't know, it was like ice cream type shit and tagine. And it was good. It was fucking good. Tagine, however you say it. Oh, dude, the Amish people make the best fucking food. Like, if I see a little buggy and shit, and they're parked out there with their fucking pies and stuff, it's over. Tahine, whatever. They make the best everything. Breads, pie, like pastries, and then they usually have like containers of hot shit, like chicken and noodles or dumplings, shepherd's pie. Oh, you never know. That's a thing here in Indiana. You always see the Amish. They never get in trouble for shit, because even the cops are up back there fucking buying shit. Yep. Jam, exactly, jams, all kind, relish, pickled shit. I live in Indianapolis, which we don't have a lot of it there, but if you go up north, or mainly up northern Indiana, or like down to like Nashville and shit, they're everywhere. Honey, And they're the nicest people, too. Hey, Sherry Poo. I don't give a fuck if there's a fly in it or not. Extra protein. Yeah, if it's an Amish buggy and I see it, I will always stop because they make like the best of everything. I don't know what the fuck they do. Probably just being old school and everything's flat out homemade. Yeah, who cares? And we move on. No, I'm not going in the hot tub today. It's not on. It's like when the Mennonites, or I think that's what they're called, the Mormons or the Mennonites, whatever they are, the ones who wear like the ties, the kids that come to your door and try to give you pamphlet literature and shit, and you're like, I don't want it, save it. But hey, always, my friend years ago, Mary, taught me this. They will never turn down, if you say, hey, I need help or whatever, they will help you with anything. So one time, I'm not even bullshitting this, we had Mennonites show up at her house, and we were doing pathers. Like, she was putting pathers down in her backyard. She asked these kids, hey, can you help me put down some pathers? Man, they dropped their bikes, and they're like, yes, ma'am, and came back there and started, like, rolled up their sleeves and started helping us. It was amazing. We got it done in, like, half the fucking time. Mormon, whatever the fuck they are. Mennonites, some shit like that. But if you ask them for help, they, like, can't turn it down. Yeah, it was real nice. They had their little ties and everything still on, just rolled up their sleeves and went right to work. Mennonites, okay. Mormons are the one, or wait, okay, so those are Mennonites. So there's Amish, then there's Mennonites, but they're allowed to like drive vehicles and use electricity. And then you got Mormons. Those are the ones that like have like 10 wives and shit, right? There ain't nothing like that in here in Indiana. Or at least that I know of. Yeah, like sister wives type shit. Don't bark at me, baby royal. Oh, it was Big Duke. Whenever I think of Jehovah's Witnesses, I had a friend that was a Jehovah's Witness growing up, Candace. She didn't get gifts on Christmas or on her birthday or nothing. Like, they don't celebrate that kind of shit. And I was just like, damn, that sucks. So, like, anytime it was her birthday, it was like, she never brought snacks into the class. And I was like, that's bullshit. But anyways, yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses will come up to the door and try to give you their literature and shit. I agree, it's a fucking holiday. Fuck being the mayor, I'm the queen. Damn it. Look at this dude rolling out on his golf cart. All I know is that when I was in grade school, if it was your birthday, your parents were required to bring in cupcakes for the class or something like that. Okay? We all did it. We all had a little snacky every couple weeks because it'd be somebody's birthday. But I remember Candace she never brought in treats on her birthday. And I was like, that's bullshit. You can't do that anymore? No fucking way. Lana was like a room mom when I was growing up. My favorite birthday ever, and people, I swear, if you ask some kids still about this to this day, it was my birthday, and she brought in ice cream cone cupcakes. They were done real cute. We made them the night before, and brought in a bunch of Pizza Hut pizzas. That was like the best birthday celebrate. Lana always did it big on my birthday. Like, she'd bring in pizza, usually always pizza, and then some kind of like sweet treat. But the best one was when she made like the cupcakes and the ice cream cones. Like, everybody loved them fucking things. I don't know if you can or can't. I don't know. I just know back in my day that it was a requirement. If it was your birthday, your parent had to bring in something. If not, you were an asshole. Lana didn't have any kids, no. I graduated in 04. But I also went to private school. I went to Little Flower, little Catholic school. Oh my God. I can't remember the chick's name, but her mom worked at the zoo. And she was like a super smart lady. I can't remember. She was something. But anyways, we were doing a project on owls. And this was like in 5th grade or something, 4th, 5th grade. And I want to say her name was Libby, but I'm not sure. Anyways, her mom worked at the fucking zoo, right? So we were doing, like, we were studying owls and shit like that. And owls, like, regurgitate everything they eat. So, and she was showing us that process and whatever. And we didn't have, food allergies weren't a thing back then. Because she brought in these things wrapped in like parchment paper. And it was basically peanut butter. It had raisins and like coconut in it. And she was like, that's what an owl spit up once they eat. They like regurgitate it. And then we were allowed to eat it. And it wasn't nobody screaming peanut allergy or anything like that. We ate it because we were fucking kids and we thought it was cool. Oh, I'll tell you another good one. One of my classmates ran the landfill, and we were learning about that. Brought in these big tubs, right? And was like, this is how you put down. So you put down the trash, and we put a bunch of like fucking candy at the bottom, and then you put the dirt on it, and it was crushed up Oreos and whatever, and we all got to eat it at the end. Good times. Nobody was screaming peanut allergy or no shit like that. Hashtag sweetie. Thank you. I don't know, I always remember food. But it was basically showing us the process of the landfill. Back in the good days. ...1984. I graduated from Warren Central. My dad graduated from Howe. My mom graduated from Pike High School. What shampoo you sent me? I didn't get no damn shampoo. Well, yeah, I dissected the frog. Amy, my mom, graduated from Pike. I remember in health class we were learning about the dangers of tobacco and shit. And we had this like little dude's head, and it had a pipe, and it had like cotton in it, and we had to put the cigarette in the little thing's mouth, and you'd pump it, and then the whole point was to look at the cotton at the end of it. This was like in 7th or 8th grade. Well, when Mr. McMillan wasn't watching, I fucking took that cigarette out and hid it in front of him. I was like, fuck this. Good days. I'm telling you, they don't do that shit no more. I was like, watch this, guys. Oh, for hair growth? Look, my dad told me as soon as I was born, I had dollar signs in my eyes. When I was like 5 or 6 years old, I had my little radio flyer that I took everywhere. I would drag it behind me. I even tied it up to my bike when I was a kid and would like haul ass on that thing with a bounty in the back, because I would go to my neighbors' gardens and steal their vegetables, then come back around the neighborhood and sell the same vegetables that I had just stolen out of their garden to the people. Unfucking believable. And they'd buy it. I'd go pick their corn and peppers and all that, load up my little, tie it to the back of my bike and go to the same fucking people and sell it back. And they knew I was doing it, but they'd fucking buy it. Yep. Always hustling, yes. I remember I was always trying to take in like animals, and it would be like, we had a street where like everyone had animals and they just kind of run like the cats and shit. Well, I'd grab up their cat and like hold them ransom to the people, and I'd go to their door and be like, I found this cat, do you want to buy it back? Do you want to buy this cat? And it'd be their own fucking cat. Always up to something. I was the menace of the neighborhood growing up. Everyone knew me. I knew no strangers. I remember going, if I didn't like what was on the fucking menu, I would go over to my neighbor's house and knock on the door and be like, I'm hungry, what are you having for dinner? It was nothing for my parents to find me inside of someone's house eating dinner with them. I didn't give a shit. Alright? Here's another thing that's weird. I remember, listen, I was a kid, okay? So whatever. I would find like dog shit and use it as a fucking chalk. I never see white dog shit anymore. Like as an adult, when I was a kid, I'd see it, you know, in the yards and stuff, and I would go and I'd use it as chalk. Yes, I know. It is what it is. What happened to white dog shit? You never see that anymore. They must have changed up all the food or whatever. No, I'm dead serious. You would go out in the yard and you'd find like white piles, and I'd grab it. And I was a kid, you guys. I didn't give a fuck. I really didn't give a fuck when I was a kid. And I'd be drawing with it. My parents would come out and be like, "You nasty motherfucker, go wash your hands. That's dog shit." And I was like, "No, it's chalk." You don't see it anymore. I got a wonky eyelash. It's trying to come off. I did. I guess I just didn't put 2 and 2 together, and I swore it was chalk, and that was it. My parents couldn't tell me nothing. You don't want to know how many strangers' butts I've smoked. Again, back in the... Remember when the gas stations sold Lucy's? It'd be like $1 for a Lucy. If you don't know what that means, then I don't know you. And penny candy, 25 cents would buy you 25 pieces of candy. Oh, I grew up in the fucking hood. I grew up between Rural and Sherman on the east side. Back in the day when we had the corner store, you'd go up there, you'd have penny candy. I could go buy cigarettes for my parents and shit, and they wouldn't blink an eye. It was no big deal. And then I got a little older, and I started buying Lucy's. It may sound country and all that, but bitch, you bet your ass I grew up in the hood of the most hood. Anybody knows the east side of Indianapolis and where I'm saying I lived off of 10th and Albany. That, you can't get more hood than that. I went to a private school because my parents surely weren't going to have me at fucking public school. But I feel like we were worse at the private schools. I grew up on the east side. In 10th and Albany. I lived in Irvington for a little bit. That really wasn't that bad. But then my dad, he started a moving company, and he bought the old RCA buildings right there. You know where 10th and Albany's at? Then it turns into St. Clair. All those RCA buildings, he bought 2 of them, and that's where he parked his trucks, and we had storage and all that. So, and my dad built an apartment on top of the fucking place, and that's where we lived for years. And I went to Little Flower. For you East Siders that know it, or people who know the East Side, I went to Little Flower Catholic school, 1st through 8th grade, preschool through 8th grade. I did. I went to Little Flower. My mom and dad didn't want me in the public schools because of, I mainly stayed with my dad, but my mom also lived a couple of blocks at that point. She lived off of 10th and Beaux-Arts. So she didn't live very far. So I would be back and forth. Listen, you can grow up in the hood and go to a private school. Who the fuck, haven't you watched 8 Mile? Motherfucker. My whole background's out there. I can't make this shit up if I wanted to. Yep. You don't remember 8 Mile? This is Clarence. You don't remember the whole Clarence thing? He went to private school. That's always stuck with me because I was like, dude, that's me. Fucking tree. I hate that fucking tree. We already ate. Breakfast for dinner. I just need to get rid of some eggs because tomorrow I'm going to the grocery store. I need to make room, so I just pretty much just cleared out. I looked at what I had in the fridge. I had peppers and shit like that I need to get rid of, some sausage, so I was like, fuck it, we're having breakfast for dinner. I made hash, fried potatoes, and breakfast burritos. Yep, it's all done. Brian's fed, probably asleep right now. About to take off this goddamn eyelash that's bugging the shit out of me. Like, please, don't claim. Like, you can hear the way I talk and the way I present myself. I'm not hood at all. I just happen to grow up in the hood. That's all I was saying. I did go through my little ghetto phase, though. I thought I was a no-limit soldier for a minute. I was making them say, na-na-na-na. You know. If you know, you know. But, we move on. If you don't know, that if you didn't get that reference, then you just don't know. I went through my little, I thought I was hood stage. Silk the Shocker, Massa P. Yeah. Wearing Tommy Hilfiger and not, oh God. So stupid. Too short. You ain't gotta say too much from the look in your eyes. I can tell you wanna. And you ain't gotta call me a boo just as bad as you wanna. I wanna fuck too. Yes, all of that shit. Love 504 boys. Love Silk the Shocker. Love Master P. Do you remember, oh, who was that? Go on and drop me 2 Xanax bars. We're about to get... Who was that? That was another one in that era. And Eminem came out and, like, killed it all. And Ludacris. Fuck. Sorry, my eyelashes driving me crazy. Lil White, yes. Went through my whole stage where I loved him. I'm embarrassed to death now to think what I thought I was back then. My God. Oh, okay. Get you 12 white folks and take that shit to trial. Oh yeah. That was my little ghetto era. Where I thought it was hardcore. Oh, please. Just like saying FUBU wasn't ghetto. Come on, get out of here with that shit. With your fucking Charles Barkleys or your Jordans. And your starter pullovers. Come on. You sound... Why? Because you're too young to understand that? K-Swiss. I love my little K-Swiss. Yes. For Us, By Us. Casey and Joja, I still love them. No, you're not. You can't even show your face. You want to come up here and tell me how ignorant I sound? Why? Because I'm telling the truth? There's like 874 people in here who agree with me, and you're the one that doesn't. Alright. You're right. We're all wrong. Look, I'm still stuck on Clinique Happy. I still wear it to this day. See, Rena? They have to start on me, don't they? This smells so good. Tommy Girl, or Cool Water. I think once you get stuck on something, you don't ever get rid of it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I've been stuck on that damn Clinique Happy for years. Hi, Julie from England. I don't know, in high school, then we all got on the Victoria's Secret shit. We all smelled like whores. And alcohol. That shit was alcohol based. You could smell it. What was that one? You know what I'm talking. Love Spell, all that shit. Then Bath and Body Works, when they had the cucumber melon, warm vanilla sugar. Crazy. My mom wore that. Sweet pea. Ooh, that was my favorite. I just said that the other day. I said, why don't they have the stickers anymore at the tanning beds? You'd have the little Playboy sticker or star, whatever in the fuck it was. I always did the Playboy sticker, like, because that was the cool thing to do back then. Thank you, Barbara. We don't have stickers anymore, and it disappoints me. Washington Square Mall. Oh my God, I lived there in high school. And the same strip mall. You remember Hard Day's Night? That's how I met Doug. It turned into Bubba's East. Right after Hard Days got sold out. When $5 was gas money, we could roll around the whole east side, hotboxing the fucking east side for $5. What's up, baby Royal?
Yes, sir.
More of this shit, it's good.
Hello. Sorry we're late. Waiting long?
Eager to spend time with my girl. So, what are two vodka martinis and what's yours?
Baby Dukes, come here. Safety.
You have been very long.
Let's eat. Well, this will be quite a novelty for you, Mick. Eating something without having to kill
It's just the tortilla wrap. There was nothing in that.
No, I had almost forgotten what a sexy looking lady you are. I'm gonna have to find a way of keeping you in town.
David, come get you one. No, Jody.
This should really be alive.
Sorry, Mick. It's just we
Very
haven't
good.
seen each other in 6 months.
I know, those were good. I put jalapenos and the peppers in them. I think that's what made the difference.
I want you.
And cilantro.
Right, absolutely. New York is no place for a country gent. I mean, ain't no crocodiles out there, but a fast-moving Chevy sure make a mess of you.
Great. I'm starving.
Grazie Roberto. È stato piacere rivederti.
Bravissimo, parlo molto l'italiano.
Thank you. Perhaps I should order for all of us, all right? And I don't imagine they have any. Kangaroo steak or possum crisp.
Oh, don't worry about Mick. Make a gourmet meal out of just about anything. Even
Baby
some rare goannas.
Right one, huh? What about the ants?
Oh, yeah. It was great.
Well,
I'm licking his chops. He had the zoomies today. Running from that door into there, like,
he's our guest.
fast as shit. He was disturbing me and Royal. I finally grabbed him and had to hold him for a minute to get him to chill.
Put Royal up and let Frank out.
I know. I think that's what I'm going to start doing because he's gotten way too much. I think that's why he's starting to tear up shit.
Frank wears his little ass out. Maybe Duke.
I don't know what you call it, but I like to look at that dish up there, the big patchy obviously.
Right.
Richard.
Okay.
Is Frank outside now? You gotta go toss him out there.
Down there between.
Let him burn off some energy.
You said you hit it. Not to help it walk up.
I got kicked out of it because I failed a breathalyzer, if you must know.
I'm not serious about this one, am I?
Hard out, Dundee. Got a little too much to drink. Richard is warm, caring, and I
It's
love
stuck in
him.
my fucking tooth.
Excuse me.
What?
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Full. Thank you, Rye. Hashtag Rye.
You want a hand?
No, I can handle it.
You know, these haters, if they were half as concerned about their sobriety as they are mine, they wouldn't need to come on here and talk shit to me.
Sleep. I'll pick you up early.
People who are actively working, you know what I mean? They don't have time to sit there and write hate comments.
I think you better take me to the bruiser.
Who's it? Don't know that one.
But, you know, somebody get a drink.
It's unbelievable.
Want to join me?
I just finished my shift. Why not?
Fancy a drink,
You just got off work, but you took the time out of getting off work when you could be chilling or hanging out with your family or your old man to ask about my sobriety. Seems kind of shady.
And no, I'm not looking down your black widow spider.
Just saying.
That spider can kill a man in 8 seconds.
Okay. Okay. Okay, why don't you get the fuck out of my chat?
Of course, the real danger down there is the sharks. Big one, sharks.
Go to the gym. You're better off there than here.
About 3 weeks ago. Got it open. No, we found inside it. 3 Filipino fishermen. Still in their boat.
I'm gonna get this guy from Australia.
Thank you, Lori.
Hey, my man, what's that? Oh, wait. What's going down, bro?
You're 39 too.
Right. Yeah, just blowing the froth off a cup. Alright. Hey, listen, my man.
I never claimed to be skinny. I believe I call myself a fat ass all the time. What's wrong with being fat?
What?
What's wrong with being fat? I'm just saying she's got a lot of energy she needs to burn off. Maybe she'd be better off at the gym than typing on the internet, talking shit to strangers. Yeah, I'm only 39. I was trolling earlier.
It's me, little Italian mate, Jenny.
Cool, D.
Go another round too, mate. What are you thinking, Gwendolyn?
Kin dog.
I must be getting on home.
Oh. Where's Aunt, sweetie?
This is the TV.
Just around the corner. I have a little place I live all by my own.
Not now.
Most of the time that
Must get a bit lonely, eh? Think of a bit of...
I've been using a new lotion that Amanda sent me.
Excuse me, Gwendolyn. Don't go away, love.
Uh-oh, guess who it is? It's Frank, everybody. It's Frank. Not for puppies. Not for puppies. Baby Duke's best friend. Baby Duke.
How will I leave the cab? You wait here till I go look for it.
You want to take him in there with you?
Baby Duke, look on me.
He's sniffing your walk-by air, so I think he wants you.
Come on, Baby Duke.
G'day, girl. Getting down there for Friday.
Good for a good time.
Hey, buddy. Always looking for a good time.
I gotta pee. Drink. Oh, my fucking fat thigh is off that leather chair. It's a leather chair. It's like in the Jeep or in his truck, it hurt. And I know summer's coming, it's gonna be worse. And in this chair too. That's why I like having cloth seats.
Nick, you're taking shit out of me. No, I don't mind. Sneaking up on me and through the first side of the line. That's the right tomato now, Neville Bill. Sweet chocolate. That too. Well, what are you doing wandering around out here on this drive, Nick? I'm on my way to property I work together. Let it drag. Still, I asked it anyway while I'm gone. See, Nick's a real kitty boy, but he's had the frog letter. Oh no, you can't take my butt stuff.
I'm sorry, you didn't take your speeder off.
No, you can let it cap on.
Yeah, 1 second.
Nick, I gotta get going. Nice to meet you, too.
Bye, Dad.
I'll catch up to you, Nick.
What's happening?
I better go with Nick and check with the fitting jar.
Oh, you're okay.
No way. No, women are strictly taboo at these times.
How does he find his way in the dark?
He thinks he's white. A lot of people believe that they're telephone.
buddy. How did you know? Are you telepathic?
Nah, common sense. You're a woman, you're a recorder, you're the biggest busybody in the world.
Let me check my phone.
The crop was going to get me alive.
Oh, I wouldn't hold that against him. I thought across my mind once or twice. Otherwise, we're gone. Said to yourself, you go, son, find yourself a nice, comfortable spot. Lay down and cry.
Right?
Right. I read the Bible once. You know, God and Jesus and all them apostles, they were all fishing. Just like that. Yeah, it's paint to heaven for me down dirty.
I'm getting full now. Yes, and we got power. And light. Are we drunk? Not yet. Almost. Give me an hour or two. That's when it gets fun. These haters. That's when you know you've made it, dude. The amount of people to come in here and to waste their fucking time. No, Brian's not upset. He's full. He's probably going to go in there, watch his show, and fall asleep. We just got done with dinner. I'm still nibbling on it a little bit. I might make me another one here in an hour or two. When I'm drunk, you can watch me be drunk and eat. Those eggs are fucking good, though. I'm saving some for Larry. That'd say hateful. I know. So, women old enough to be my mom or my grand... Those are the ones that get so hate-filled. You never see, like, some young, beautiful 20-year-old, 30-year-old, 40-year-old, even 50-year-old talking shit like that. It's always the old ones. Older. I'm not going to say old, but hateful, man. And then I got a lot of older ones that are nice too. So but it's usually always the old ones. Like the Gretels. It's not even that. It can be any age. It's just hurt people. If you have to go out of your way to fucking put down people, that says everything you need. And they come in all ages, shapes and sizes, colors, all of it. But here's the thing, guys. You need to keep this in mind. I'm very strong. I've been at this a while. There is nothing they're going to say to me that I haven't heard before. And as long as they're fucking with me, they're leaving somebody else alone. Someone who maybe isn't as strong as me and can put up with it. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. So let them do it. We'll just block each and every one of them, and then they can go make another account, and another account, and another account. We'll just block, 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 block. No, you didn't, Scott. No. I seen a video of him apologizing for going off on something, and like all the comments were saying he's just doing that because he got busted or whatever. Kayla, you too. I hope you're having a wonderful day. A fucking wonderful day. Lisa, it happens to me. Sometimes I go off. Takes a lot though. I had someone tell me a long time ago, and this has stuck with me. They're never gonna remember what you said or what you did, but they're gonna remember how you made them feel. So if I'm ever mean to you, bitch, you had it coming. I don't have enemies in real life. I honestly don't. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, these people, and what they hold on to and what they don't, and they can't look at. That's their own shit. It's not mine. Thank you, Sherry Bliss. Hashtag Sherry. God. I know what it is. I got that damn cilantro.